Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday to ye. Where I haven't even been able to see that Bitcoin rallied to $47,500 before pulling back. People are like, Bitcoin dumped. It's like, well, what? It pumped? Okay. So everyone okay? Volume's good. Sweet. That's definitely a question I always ask. I want it to be okay. Well, you back tested 44.4, repeating, of course. You kind of back tested 45.5, repeating, of course, for rallying, but you've not really gone anywhere. I mean, look, until you fall below 44.4, 4444, repeating, of course, you're good. You're safe on Bitcoin. You're back testing resistance and support for the first time, which is cool. Yet you've not found the fall through that we would think you'd see to run the asset up to 51.4 to 53K, depending on, it's just a zone, man, 51.3 to 53K. So think eventually it would take you there, but hidden bullish divergence hasn't, it's kind of manifested into an attempted rally, but you haven't made a higher high than the previous high yet. And we know that Ethereum is certainly outperforming Bitcoin right now, like indubitably. All right, we'll look at the daily on Bitcoin and the weekly, because the weekly candle closes in 30 minutes. Daily candle is nice, not bad, you know, just nothing burger, kind of like yesterday, technically engulfing. But remember what happened a couple days ago where Bitcoin broke out and then back tested what was once a resistance 4 times. 4 different times over the course of this year. For the first time this year, it was now a support, not a resistance. Nice. So let's see if we catch some follow through off the successful back test. Today was a nice start, but not much follow through at all. So, you know, you can't say there's any sort of bearish divergence. It's all bullish convergence. You made a high, then you made the higher high with higher levels on both oscillators. You cannot say that buyers are exhausted. They just simply are not exhausted yet. It is not implied on the chart. So that's what I'm saying. If you just back tested support, potential support as support, you're not exhausted. You can't be that surprised that Bitcoin eventually sees 51.3 to 53K. It just is not something that you could be surprised by. We go to the weekly. You go to the weekly, and you can see a nice. I love these indecision candles, man. They're perfect. Just letting us know that the market participants who purchased Bitcoin the past couple weeks still own it. They still own it. They're still in control. So guess what happens next week? Give me an engulfing candle and engulf the living crap out of this indecision scrub candle. Perfect. Positive momentum's just begun to build on the weekly. You can imagine what happens in history, chat, when you build your first level of positive momentum. Almost certainly you catch more positive momentum. And you hadn't even, this is your first level of positive momentum since November on the weekly. So you just can't be surprised if we engulf the living crap out of this week's candle next week. And we go to higher prices. And then the histogram builds in positive momentum. At the same time, the weekly is extremely neutral, but only after rejecting the bearish control zone. As you know, the monthly candle closed several days ago. This is your monthly right here. No big deal. Highest monthly candle close of the year of 2022. Remember, a supply line on the RSI was breached. Hidden bullish divergence is very, very real. So weekly hidden bullish divergence and monthly hidden bullish divergence is pretty freaking good. That's not bearish. I'm sorry. It's just not. And look how close we are to the bullish control zone. You're only about 2 points off of the control zone of bullish. Yes, whatever. Okay, so yeah, get above 60 Kangs. We're almost there then. Okay, so just letting you know, just doing a reiteration of some of the analyses done, and yeah, that's definitely a scam for scrubs today. I don't know, man. Congratulations on FOMOing into a pump candle that ended up not doing anything. It's now just pretty close to the close of the previous 4-hour candle, meaning like nothing's happened today, really. I mean, look where you were 16 hours ago, same price, just slightly higher. Okay, cool. Imagine being X, A, B, C, and C to D wave would be nuts. you'd probably go to 50K from here if that was what was going on. All right. Ethereum outperforming on the pump, you know, as it saw the highest price it had seen since. It's going to be the same thing, January 6th. Ooh, but my insurrection, it'll be January 6th until you breach a price of 38.29, so it'll be a while. I can't be like, hey, we pump even more. We keep pumping. We're at 36.85. Still going to be the highest price since January 6th, so it'll be a minute. We got a lot. We're just and that's why I'm thinking like it won't be too difficult to see the price rally back to square up around 3,800. It should be no problem, man. You realize literally what happened, right? I mean, this weekend you can clearly see it. There was a peak, and you can't argue. It's there. January 13th. It was a high before a massive drawdown. Okay, well, that high was broken this weekend and then back tested as support. Now rallying off it and trying to bullishly engulf with maybe some follow price action. You're never going to get follow price action if Bitcoin does what it's doing. I mean, that's an insane wick right there. I mean, Bitcoin from its highest price today at 47,476 is now in the red. So it's down 2.2%, down $1,061 from its high today. Yikes. Thanks for the, I don't know, like 10-cent super chat, dude. Thank you, dude.
Kangs.
You want the Shiba? Don't do it, dude. Man, don't do it, man. I was talking in the Citadel before I got back from the brewery about that, dude. Don't talk about Shiba Inu, dude, okay? I think Crypto Hoarder's out of it finally, so we'll be all right. Okay, so hey, maybe we go higher. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, like, look, the bearish divergence is there, so it's like you got the Scott Carney argument of the Type 2 bearish return, right, going on, but at the same time you have a back test of a support as support, and you're rallying off of it, and you're in an uptrend. It seems like so. I don't know, I'm really torn on this one. I wouldn't be surprised if we drew down or we just kept going from here. It's crazy. I mean, like, you know, that's when like you just say, all right, the 4 hours kind of, there's an argument maybe for a short-term reversal. You go to the daily and you understand there's very little argument here. There's no argument for a bearish reversal. You're going to be in 24 minutes closing above the 200-day simple moving average for the first time really since January 4th or 5th or 6th or whatever. So this is a big deal, I think. I mean, it had been tested as resistance yesterday for the first time. And, you know, a couple of times you got close, but didn't. But now you're going to bullishly engulf above that 200-day moving average, which is amazing. Really, to me, based on the weekly, there is no resistance. Zero resistance until 39.50. That's it. I don't know why. I mean, really, based on significant time scales, I don't know why Ethereum doesn't see 39.50. Maybe even 4179 to 4200. If we see 49 or if we see 4200, it's an automatic spaceship stream. You know, go live in the spaceship. Nice. Long way to go, but I mean, technically, it doesn't really seem that crazy at all. Why we would see that? And there's very little overhead resistance. Okay. I think what we should do is do something we don't normally do, is shift gears to the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart right now. After looking at the Bitcoin and Ethereum, you saw it. Now we look at Bitcoin to Ethereum, and we understand. If you're surprised, you have no idea what you're doing. Like, you're not watching this stream. You don't care about charts. You don't care about uptrends. You don't care about dragon patterns, right? Like, yeah, you're surprised, sure, but everyone else that's normal in here, we get it, and you're probably going to 7.7 million satoshis, which is very close. I mean, you're very soon. Like, you're just it is upon ye. It is upon you. It's a candle high close, a wick back from September 2017. If you ever break that, easy 8.5 million satoshis. This is like the U.S. oil chart. It just is. I don't know why or how. It just happens to be the U.S. oil chart of crypto, where this, you know what happened? U.S. oil for the third time broke a supply line, and it didn't stop here. You know where it went. It went up and tested the supply line at the very, very top, oversold or overbought in the uptrend, but then broke through it and went to insane levels. So I'm thinking in time, just what I'm thinking based on this chart is we're going to see 10% of one Bitcoin is an Ethereum. right? 10 million Satoshis is the target, and that's right here. That's where I think we're going. I think Ethereum will be 10%. One Ethereum will be 10% of one Bitcoin in time, and it's not going to be weird. We've done it before multiple times. Why not again? And with this context, I think it's probable. Okay, dude, do not fight the trend. The trend is so your friend. It's unreal. And then old resistance becomes support, and then you never touch it again, and you create your own little new uptrend. It's crazy, dude. All right. Oh, I am in log scale. What the? God, dude, thanks, dude. Yeah, you're right. I was in log scale. God. Okay, here's your non-log scale, your linear scale. Now we're normal. Now we're not freaked out. Okay. Gas prices correlated with oil. I guess that's it, man. I guess that's what's going on. Remember, Jamal, what are you talking about? Oil. Like, look at, you saw what I just posted, and now you look at this. And it's just further back. It's like further back. It's like you broke out, you back tested these crazy levels of support as support from history, right? Okay, and then one breakout, second breakout, then third breakout. That's where we are. This is where we are pretty much on Ethereum to Bitcoin. You broke in, you breached the last supply line, jumped across the creek too many times, and this is yet to be seen on Ethereum to Bitcoin, where I think up here is 10 million Satoshis, or 10% of one Bitcoin is an Ethereum up here. Okay, so I think the rally would continue. Yeah. Now it's different. Oh, dude, forget about it. This could variably screwed. It's like a high, substantially lower high, back testing what was once resistance as resistance. That's an up thrust, back test of up thrust, extremely bearish price action. So I wouldn't be too surprised if that's real, that you dump down to $78 or $87 next. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, so Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin. We can look at total, if you wish, if you will. Total, if you could even imagine that the 200 moving average, another day, another failed attempt. It's been 84 years or like a week. Okay, it's been like a week. You can't break 200, test, fail, over and over. Hey, bullish and golden candle today in 20 minutes confirmed, but the same pesky level that could not be breached. Very real. All right. This is life. So I think eventually 2.2 to 2.3 trillion, but you're not there yet, and there's something preventing you from getting there. Yeah, I think that's it.
Rodney tipped $22.17. Always enjoy the stream. Can we take a look at $EG? Steak dinners require more attendees. 0.006301339 ETH.
So Rodney, man, thanks to the 2217 of Ethereum, ZG up. Zul'Gurub, is that some Warcraft dungeon? Yeah, we'll look at that. All right, bearish on that though. Okay, thanks. Thank you, dude. All right. So we look at total a little bit higher to go. Maybe let's look at the third largest crypto, which is Binance Coin. It's the Binance Coin, and it's up 2.7%. Bullish and golden candle confirmed in 18 minutes 50 seconds. I think anything above 429 equals eventual $500 target. Not exactly sure when that's going to happen. You know, I'm not into timing things, but I know above certain levels, very good, and it could manifest into 500 because historically that's all that happens. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. So straight up again. All right, 500 bucks. Binance. So Mr. Biz, Bay Ray. Thank you, dude. Yeah, sure. We'll look at that. Thank you, dude. So Binance has already broken out. It's already back tested the resistance as support and is trying to rally. It'd be better if Bitcoin didn't do what it just did. God, man, like what a scrub fake out, man. I'm glad I wasn't looking at charts. I was out at a brewery with the peoples, chilling, and didn't have to experience any heartache from Bitcoin. God, because I'd probably be like, what the? If I saw Bitcoin at 47.5 and it's now at 46.4, I'd be like, what the happened, man? Okay, Binance, hype for Binance. Who's number 4 now? Like every day it changes. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. The number 4 is Solana. SOL. That had a good day today. 2.8% up. still remember 125 to 130 was a massive inflection point. You've broken that. You've held above it. You're still above it. All is well. Eventually, if this sustains, 170 is the target. You ever break 170, you go to 215. That's it. That's it. So just an update on one of your largest crypto caps out there. And after that, we go to XRP. That is just now a boomer asset. Yes, it is a boomer coin. Yes, of course, the traditional technical analysis is there. It is a presented argument for massive potential upside, but no one's buying, so I can't make people buy it. I can't articulate to the composite operator, it is time. Well, the composite operator started to acquire this position. Now it's like, when will the news-driven catalyst come out that will make this thing jump up 20% in a day? Because that's all that's left, right? Everything's there. 300 days almost of development of this structure of consolidation. The potential reversal, momentum shifting stuff. Someone's got to buy, dude. And whoever has the en routes to the insiders on XRP, let them know the technicals are there. Just no one's bought yet, and we can't make them buy. So that's just your update on your boomer coin. Yeah, it's now a boomer coin until it does something. Until it actually melts faces, it's a boomer coin now. Yeah, only boomers are into XRP. It's like the Facebook, right? It's like Facebook of social media now, XRP. Remember back 2017, everyone and their mother literally was trying to create accounts so they could buy XRP, all the boomers. Well, they're still in it, it seems. It's still their thing. All right. You're XRP people. Okay, moving on. XRP and then Cardano. Yes, Cardano and coin flip territory still, where you flip a coin, it goes to 145 next. You flip a coin, it goes to $1 next. If you go to $1, then all of a sudden you have an argument for potential amazing long opportunity for a back test of a spring. Still not there yet. Cardano is too strong to go down there, so you may not get there. And that's what I'm saying. Like I think it is coin flip territory above $1, but in the middle of $1 and 145. Yep. So actionable long trade setup if you go to $1 again. If not, you can't do anything. It's impossible to strategize a proper stop loss and take profits if you long now. So it's just nothing we can do about Cardano actionably for a swing trader. Okay, I'm sorry. I wish it was cooler. Let's go to Luna now. On a Sunday, that's down 2%. That had achieved its all-time high today. Highest price ever achieved, 118. Just $2 away. $2 away from the 120, the 140, the 160.
Cardano is my favorite beanie baby. Hashtag Ada.
Cardano? Isn't that some sort of weird Alexa off-brand crap? Cardano. Thanks, dude, for the kind words and the contribution. Much love. All right, so Luna, again, $2 away from target 1. And people take profit there, it pulls back, okay, then 140, then 160 afterwards, okay, that's it. Great. And now we're good. I mean, like, we can look at AVX, DOT, Doge. No, I'm good, dude. So 13 minutes till your daily close, your weekly close. That's why I'm here, a little late, sorry, but we can look at some notable gainers today, I guess.
Can we look at the RA on Qcoin? When second round of Pepper Mucks, we could be kings, man.
Yeah, we could be kings, man. That's a song by the Wallflowers, okay? They came up with a song. We were thinking about it. We could be kings just for one day, right? Is that what it was? One S-coin trade. That's all we need. Okay, so notable gainers, and then we'll go to these requests. There are several. Comp. This is an active trade setup. It's an active trade setup. I mean, like, you know, I mean, you're on your way to the Jesus, dude. Promised land is upon you, and you're going to keep going. This isn't stopping. Like, it doesn't make sense why it'd stop anytime soon.
Win 3 white soldiers on the weekly.
I don't know, BK, man. I don't know. Thanks, dude.
Hat happened to GRT breakout. Can you take a look?
Suppose so. We can look. We can look at GRT. Yep. Thanks. Thanks, dude. Yeah, dude. Comp, man, up 14% and not done. OXT up 10%. Bullish engulfing candle. And could you expect that after it bottomed out at a critical support, that it would not eventually find or meander to the next level inflection at 34 to 37 cents? That seems likely it's going to happen. All right, dude, it's a straight down, straight up thing. That's all it does. So, and something we discussed about OXT was it's very good at the second low rally, second low rally, second low rally. Not the first. You rally and you dump, but then the confirmation low is important. Confirmation low could take us above 37.7. If we ever break 37.7, you understand historically where it could go. 75 cents, easy. Yep, same thing. So nice day today for OXT. Helium up 9%. It was up more. It was up a little bit more, but Helium is trying to break out. And it's so close to a high breakout from August 24th last year. You were doing it, and now you were pulling back. And I think the upside on this is much higher in time. You broke the falling wedge. You held supports. The quadruple MACD bullish divergence. Stage is set for at least $39 to $43. That's the just conservative targeting, 39 to 43 eventually, yeah, on HNT. Get your miners out. YFI had, you know, it painted its M shape. It's type 2, held support.
0.0004310 BTC.
Sub Anonymous, thanks for the Bitcoin contribution. 1997, man. It's the Beanie Baby Prime year, right? That's when things were going nuts for Beanie Babies. Thank you, dude. I can imagine that was when that picture was taken for the guy and the lady in divorce court, right? With all the Beanie Babies on the ground. They were separating them. Probably 1997. Thank you, dude. Great year. So anyway, off of the abyss, 18,354. You knew if you didn't hold that, you were going to 7,000. Well, Bitcoin turned around, so it did too, and we think the target's 30K, $30,000 eventual target. Yeah, I can see where you are. I mean, you're at some swing lows from last year, but I think eventually, I just think, you know, turbulence here, maybe pull back some. I think you're going to 30K, and that's the major upside target. Over resistance. So that's it, man. YFI was just a major performer today. ZRX, you just can't come on, dude. If you're new here, cool, but if you're not new, if you're surprised, you have no idea what you're doing, you're not even watching the streams, you're not even a patron, you're not like paying attention to charts. This was set up. It was a shark. It was a type 2 return bullish divergence at an inflection point that goes back to 2018. There was nothing else that could be said to you to present an argument for potential upside, and the potential upside's happening. Very well. Now it's at 95.5 cents. You break that, hey, that's a different story. I mean, if you break that, you're probably going to like 122. You ever break that, my God, you're probably going to 165 to 185. So yeah, dude, the only people that are surprised about something like ZRX are the people that don't give a crap about charts, that don't watch the stream, that are moon boys, that show up to the party after it's mooned. Yeah, that's your problem, dude. We're 7 days a week identifying this stuff, watching this stuff, posting about it every effing day. So, I mean, good for you if you missed out on it. That's your problem, dude. Why don't you show up when it makes sense to show up instead of showing up now when it's up substantially, okay? That's your problem, dude. Too much of an edge. It was too perfect down here. Too perfect. And what's it off of, like the ability to identify the potential bottoming out? I mean, it ran up 88% in 17 days. 88%. Okay, cool. ICP's even up. ICP's up today like 7%. ICP is a loser. It's a scrub. It's trash. Didn't really have a formal M shape. But it broke the wedge, it broke the supply line, it's rallied, and it's holding above $20, the low from December 20th of last year. I think if it holds that long enough, it goes to 28 bucks. So that's a lot of upside there. A lot of upside there. Whatever. Okay, VeChain up 7%. VeChain was doing things. It's doing things. Again, it's just another one of the, it's just like ZRX. Like if you're not here during the time when I'm streaming literally every effing day, presenting this argument, showing you what's going on, like that's your problem, dude. Like why don't you show up when it makes sense instead of showing up now when there's no, it makes no sense to long now. It's stupid. I'm gonna take a fresh long on VeChain now, randomly, where I can't strategize a stop loss or an entry or take profits. Right? It made too much sense down here. There were so many days it made sense. Now it's stupid. Now you're crazy. Now you're like a FOMO moon boy scrub. But I think there's more upside. I think you are going to 9.5 to 9.8 cents. I think you're going to 10 cents to test that peak there. It's limited upside for fresh longs, of course, but from people that identified a momentum shifting structure at a 113 with triple bullish divergence. Kangs, man. What is it like up, you know, just off of like where it made sense? I mean, at one point it was up 89% in 13 days. It's just like, okay, dude, great. Blah, blah, blah. I can go all day, all these coins, you know, whatever. But I guess we can go to the few requests we have, and GRT was the first request, I guess, so we can look at it. Sure. GRT's down today, 0.46%. Who cares? It doesn't matter. You know why, right? Because GRT broke
Less
out.
than 3.
What's up, Igor? Thanks, dude. Yeah, GRT broke out. It already broke out, chat. It broke out yesterday. And what did it do today? It's back testing the breakout today. That is unbelievably bullish. It can't get more bullish than this before the impulse up. So you're breaking out. Now, what was once resistance, resistance, support, 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 support is now confirmed as support again in 5 minutes. And so indecision candle, I love it. So you know what can happen next? Impulse candle to 74 cents eventually. I'm not kidding, dude. You have broken a critical level, and every time you hold this level of support, what do? You go straight up to 74 to 75 cents. That's it. That's the target on GRT now. Do you hear me? GRT's target is 75 cents. Based on historical price action between 50 cents and 75 cents. Okay, you're back testing 50 cents as support, then fine, 75 cents now, bye. Okay, there was your request. Super strong for now. Oh, Ozgil and 69th floor. Thanks for joining the Patreon. Please be sure to sing up Patreon, Discord, blah, blah, blah. Thanks, dude. All right, thanks, people. Cool. Okay. Anyway, that was your. That wasn't even really a formal request. Why would I even look at that? What was I doing? Okay. Someone tipped like $1 and I thought it was $20. You're so dumb, dude. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Okay, it's a scam coin that, you know, broke out, harmonicked, somewhat, type 2. What was once support is support again. It's rallied. Yeah, Shiba Inu actually unironically looks good. I wish it didn't because I hate it because it's such a scam. But yeah, it actually looks pretty high here. I mean, it looks pretty good down here. Right? It's in a long-term uptrend. Unfortunately, it pivoted and it's now making higher lows locally. And what was once support is support again with confirmation. Crap. And it's okay. I mean, you break. You break two, what is it? You break 3/100ths of a penny, you're probably going to easy 3.8 to 4.7 tenths of 1 penny, or 100ths of a penny. God, it's so worthless, man. But yeah, I can't even believe it. I wish it wasn't so bullish because it's a joke, but it looks pretty good, unfortunately. Yep. There you go. You requested Shiba Inu coin, so you have it, man. That's it. It's bullish, but we wish it wasn't because it's a joke, but cool. Very cool. I think 4.7 to 4.9 100ths, maybe 1,000ths. I don't know. Whichever one it is, whatever is accurate. 100ths, 1,000ths is worthless, but it could be worth less, you know, or more. It could be worth more. I don't know. Okay. Hey, Leanne, thanks so much for joining the Patreon just now, seconds ago. Please be sure to see the Patreon Discord. You're amazing. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you. Sweet. Next one was... Oh, Zillow. Gotcha. Zillow Group. Oh, it's terrible, dude. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's miserable. Yeah, dude, like, what, look, you're doing resistance, resistance, resistance. And now you're falling below the resistance after consecutive lower highs. This is so bearish. I don't care how far it's dropped. It's terrible. It's literally terrible. Hey, Simpson, man, thank you so much, Simpson. Oh, Myron Simpson, thanks so much for joining the Patreon. Please be sure to see the Patreon Discord. Love the chat. Let's go. Thanks so much. Thank you. Third of the month, third best day to join the Patreon. Do it. Why not? Trade setups, education, and
looks like the composite
Discord
operators accumulated on
exclusivity.
SHIB. Wait a minute, he just got millions of SHIB, so maybe you caused the accumulation structure on SHIB.
I mean, dude, I hate it, but SHIB looks fine. SHIB looks like, oh, it's trying to bottom out and might be getting ready to set up for higher prices for a massive rally, for a massive wave up. Yeah, I hate it. Like, Shiba, you know, it's a joke, but hey, it still technically looks fine for a potential upside. Sure. Right? Don't get mad at me, man. I didn't, you know, whatever. Just read the charts. This is terrible. This is like literally worst case scenario for Zilliqa, or not Zilliqa, but Zillow, inverse of Zilliqa, is when you fall below $50.83. A new day has been born. Jesus chimes. The downside potential on Zillow is $22. You could lose half your value here based on historical price action. It's not good. It's not good. There's no entry. I'm sorry. Get wrecked, dude. Let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, here's your new week. Let me go to the weekly so we can see it. How did the paint melt? Indecision candle, fantastic. So give me a candle that engulfs this candle. Easy. Easy. See what 51K, 53K most likely. I'm just saying, dude. It doesn't make sense for it to just randomly reverse here on the weekly. It doesn't make, just like Ethereum, it doesn't make any technical sense for Ethereum to just randomly reverse after it's pivoted, making its highest low of all time on the weekly, and there's no overhead resistance on the same time scale until 3950 to 4200. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So to me, looking at these time scales, I would think 51 to 53K on Bitcoin and then 3950 to 4200 on Ethereum. Like, still, I love it. A 1 week of indecision while these altcoins melt faces and run off those entries of those trade setups. Fantastic, man. So let's let Bitcoin and Ethereum run again while the positive momentum continues its building. Okay, building its dynasty. Right? Normally, you don't just stop on one histogram island. Normally, it turns into craziness. So, I think it would make sense after the fact that we had not seen positive momentum since last week, since November of last year. So, I think we're in great shape here. Yeah, you pull back some, maybe make a little wick here, but you engulf this candle and you rally to the levels that make some sort of sense technically. Where you are doesn't make sense to reverse. Okay. Yeah, with the daily though, at least the argument is, hey, we've already back tested a serious resistance for months. It was resistance, now for the first time it is support. That is not bearish price action. I don't care if it even pulls back here. That's not bearish. You can't tell me something that's resistant since January 12th becomes support, and all of a sudden it's bearish. It's not. It's bullish. It's like hyper bullish stuff. So we'll see what happens, man, I guess. And at the same time, there was no bearish divergence. And the bulls are still in control here. They're not exhausted. They're resetting right now. And you can't be surprised if 51, 53K happens.
TNS/USDT is the next hex with no lockups. 0.161711758 LTC.
Okay, sure it is. Thank you, dude. Thanks for warning us. Okay. Thank you for the contribution, though. Very grateful, but not really grateful about S-Coin shilling. That's not really something that's... We don't really do that here. We don't really, oh, this is the next hex or Bitcoin, dude. It's like, that's weird. Present your argument based on technical analysis. You'll be revered here. Don't present your argument based on technical analysis and be laughed at. Kind of be made fun of, right? If you got charts, if you can bring the charts up, the ideas and the reasons why, heck, man, you might become a hype king here. But if you are just being like, I just know this is the coin and there's no reason why, I'm just telling you, source, trust me, bro, we're gonna make fun of you, dude. It's stupid. That's like low IQ. High IQ is like, hey, this coin's the next coin to moon because of 7, 8, 12 different variables on a chart, and here's my argument. PDF file, I don't care. You can send it any way you want. Fax it to me. You just come in tipping like that. No one cares. Falling on deaf ears. You're just like everyone else who's shilling their trash that gets banned. What's up, Egg? 8 hour? I'm gonna go 8 hour, man. Hidden bullish divergence. Yeah, you're right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I mean, yeah, hidden bullish divergence is there. You're right. Yes. On the MACD Instagram, hanging out, not doing anything. All right. Well, remember, one thing you did do was backtest the resistance as support, and that's it. Ethereum, though, is a better looking asset. Ethereum's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. It had the 4-hour bearish divergence, the potential type 2 return at the pattern completion zone of the bearish crab, and it's not going anywhere but up. All it's doing is backtesting its own formal resistance as support yesterday. It did that. It was like test, rally, engulfing candle on the last 4 hour. Crazy, man. So I'm just telling you, if this is real life, the next target's $4,200, $3,950 to $4,200, because there was that one high back from right here from September that was at $3,950 to $4K, but I'm thinking $4,200. That's why the spaceship stream is that when we hit $4,200, I go in the spaceship. That's it. Yeah, this is the no shill zone, dude. Get it? 99% of all crypto places you watch your streams, they're gonna love it, and they're gonna be beholden to trash loser scams, because that's how they make their money. People pay them thousands of dollars to advocate or shill their trash scams for you to buy. Here we don't do any of that. 100% crowdsourced. That's it. There's no sponsor here, dude. No one's ever given me money to push their project or asset or whatever. Never. I can't promise that would ever happen. Dude, if Nvidia comes up to me or Corsair and they're like, dude, we'll sponsor you, I'd be like all in. Corsair or Nvidia, a real tangible product. But you know, and unfortunately in the crypto world, it's like, will you push my NFT Panda Bear scam? Dude, I'll pay you $10,000 to push our Panda Bear scam NFTs. It's like, not worth, man. Like, you think 10 grand or whatever is, sounds good to a normal content creator. This is not normal here. Like, we're not doing that. We're way too deep in the game to be selling out for a $10,000 sponsorship for a Panda Bear NFT scam. Just not gonna happen. I mean, heck, dude, Crypto Hoarder sneezes and $10,000 comes out of his nose, dude. I mean, like, it's just not gonna happen in our community. Okay. What was this? Some coin? Bayray, something like that. Let me get back at these requests. Okay, let's see. Is it Bayer? Like Bayer AG at the OTC? I mean, looking at this chart, it's certainly not something that makes sense for an actionable long right now. Though you did have a chance, I guess, back in March that where it could look like Momo shift. It's over. You missed it. Like you're requesting an asset that has run too far too long. And yes, it has technically broken resistance points from history. The high from February and May of last year. That was cool. But the upside's always limited when you look at straight lines up like that, right? I mean, right? I mean, clearly, this was it. Like, you went into the back test of the spring, December 2021. You sprung, you back tested the spring. Energizer, ENR is doing the same thing this asset did back then. It's doing it, man. You know, just watch. And it was, in fact, a shark. Look at this, dudes. Look at this effing shark pattern. Of course, it was 85. It didn't quite hit the 886, 85%. That's it, man. The spring, the back test of the spring, moon, inverse head and shoulders of some sort, whatever. You know, so you broke resistance, the next resistance, I'm just talking like the next major formal resistance seems like based on history, right? Like between the 1735 area and $20, it's straight down, straight up, straight down. It did go straight up there. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. I would think if it stays above 1735 long enough, based on history, what it's only done is mainly gone to 20 bucks. So it could go there. It could go to 20 bucks, man. You know, Bay or AG. There you go. Thanks. Okay, let's see. BRA was next. So it'll be a short stream today. Okay, I gave up my brewery time. What can I do, man? Okay, Veracity was just one of many others in the space crypto that was great. Type 1, Type 2, you're rallying, you're above 2.7 cents. I think in time this asset will see 4.5 to 4.8 cents, meaning like you go up like 70 to 80% your value from here in time, right? It's like you just look at this maybe on the daily. Understand the daily here is the type. There it is. I already have it plotted. Sorry. It's beautiful. It's literally gorgeous. I mean, like this asset will see 4.5 to 4.8 cents. So the upside potential on this asset above the critical areas it's breached from where it is right now, you still have 52 to 67% upside. That's it. This is something that somebody's already been long in. They're not trying. I mean, like you take a fresh long now and say, "Where you been, dude? We've this has been identified. This has been literally looked at."
Hey,
and
Mitch,
I think there's more upside, but it's like you're kind of off the lowest risk areas. Sure. Yeah, sure. We'll look at that. We will look at that. All right, so 4.5 cents to 4.8 cents in time on VRA, Veracity, and there are reasons. The technical argument is pristine. It's been that way. Like a lot of coins doing the same thing, so it's not really special. It's just set up like many others. Great. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I did look at GRT properly. All right, fine. All right, GRT, and then next one was CNS. He was shilling it. I mean, dude, I've been here. Yep, someone requested this the other day. And it's like, look, man, I'm not going to argue with you. Yes, it can only go to 0. CNS is worth 1.2 100ths of a penny. So you're not too far off 0. So I guess you're not risking that much at these levels. But but at the same time, it's like, come on, dude, really? There are 18,000 assets out there that one could trade or go long on, and you're just like, I'm gonna take the hard-earned money that I've made. I'm gonna put it not in Ethereum, not in a large market cap coin like Atom or Luna. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put it in the lowest market cap trash loser I could ever find But it's at a support, man. Okay, go ahead. It can only go to 0, so you're not much further away from that. So, sure. I guess there might be a little bit of bullish divergence maybe on the RSI, maybe MACD. Yeah, I guess like you have a stop loss below 8.6 1/1000th of a penny. God. Yeah, maybe you luck out and it does the same thing it's ever only done at this level, and that's Moon. So, yeah, but you got to go down to 988 first. Go to 988 1/1000th of a penny first. You know, like, so again, like, the great thing about this channel is if you do it right, if you invest in yourself, you're really applying yourself hard. The things I teach here every effing day, 7 days a week, by the way, 7 days, not 6, not 5, not 4, 7 days taught here. If you're coming in, you're tipping me $20 to look at an asset like Veracity, I know you're probably doing it right. You're applying yourself, you're investing in yourself, you're looking for the right variables to go long on something, and then people will tip, you know, for whatever was tipped earlier, like Bay Ray, you know, it's just like, it's just not really the greatest request. And it doesn't help anyone watching. Like maybe there's 700 to 1,000 people watching on any given day at any given stream. Those people are watching, and the good ones, the good requests, they may benefit from it. As well as me, as well as you. But if you just request something, this isn't like the worst request in the world. It's really not. It's really not. So I'm not even denigrating it. I'm making a point, just kind of talking about that. Like, because you're talking about buying low, selling out. That's great. Now, if the asset was up here, I'd be like, what the are you doing? Why would you request this? That's the dumbest thing ever, right? Thank you for your contribution, but stupid. But, you know, you're down here and you're like at the low point, so you're thinking right, you know. So, anyway. XTZ to BTC, last request so far. Tezos to Bitcoin mine. Well, you can't say it's not at a massive support area, right? Where it's, remember back in the day, we'd identified an M shape, type 2 return, it played out beautifully. But there's just this level here that goes back. Yes, it's a massive level. I think this is a little bit higher right there. So between 8K, or what is it? I don't know. Satoshis, 8,900 Satoshis. I think if you break 8,900 Satoshis, you go up to 11,879 Satoshis. What's up, Johnny? Sure, if you want to be pro, look at it. Thanks. So, talking about lower risk areas, sure. You're kind of like the other one, you know. You can't get much worse than this, dude. It's pretty terrible. So, but one low, second low, higher high, higher low. Maybe it's like 3 rising valleys stuff. I mean, accumulation's pretty clear here locally, at least since January 2021, December 2020. You are making higher lows and you are holding old formal support as support again. I mean, that's something to write home about. I think you're okay. I think you're in a zone of inflection. And once you break 89.90, I think it's possible for a lot of upside. I mean, you're talking about if you broke that resistance there that you're not above, but if you did to break it, the upside potential would be like 30%. If you ever broke that, then you go up 60%. So you're at a point where, yeah, you're at the lowest risk areas that you could ever be at on this chart on Tezos. So if it holds here, yeah, there's 30 to 70% upside, right? And we love the Tezos to US dollar chart. The Tezos chart is an active trade setup. It's beautiful. It's unreal bullish. So I won't be that surprised if Tezos blasts off and runs to those next levels, because the US dollar was so primed and poised, butting up against resistance, where above that there's very little sell orders for a long time. So, yep. I'm down with it, man. You know, it's pretty good. It could, remember, I think you're using the BTC pairs to reinforce your bullish argument for the US dollar pairs. So you have all these aggregate of variables on the US dollar pair. Okay, it's an actual belong for a trade setup. But then if you go to the BTC pair for that asset and it's also bullish and showing a structural bullish development, holy grail, even better. Like that's what I did for the Atom trade setup. That's why I'm over allocated in Atom, because of the log scale chart and the log scale weekly chart, as well as the Atom to BTC chart, which you saw it blast off pattern completions of the shark, man, at supports. So I mean, like, it can help reinforce your argument. Remember, and all it's about is you are a trial lawyer as an analyst trader, and the stronger the argument is, right, the higher the chances that the jury would concur with you in your evidence, the higher the chances I think that the trade would play out and work out. So there it was. It's got to be pro. Well, be pro. I mean, this is one where there's just no point now. Like, why would you I guess you would request it to be like, hey, dude, look here, listen, look what happened. I mean, it's a great educational look because you can clearly see type 1, type 2 out of support. This is literally what happens when you hit supports, not once, but twice, and you show massive divergence on the RSI, and you hold it, and you start rallying back above it. You can go straight up to the next level, and it's done that. Confirmed. It's over. It happened. Wow. Nothing to do here. There's no reason to look at this chart besides TA was respected. That's it. That's literally it, dude.
Matt Curran tipped $24.23. XPR 0.006905.
XPR legend. Like, what a great trade setup, man. Like, XPR is a trade setup. And the description was, if you didn't care about XRP, oh my god, he sneezed, dude. He sneezed. Oh, okay, thank god. I thought he was gonna tip me in Shiba Inu. Thank god, dude. Wow. He sneezed, chat.
Crypto_hoarder tipped $526.43. HUO. Excuse me, I sneezed. Must be my allergy to S coins and shillers. 0.150000000 ETH.
Says the man who's literally bathing every evening in Shiba Inu coins. You know, he turns on his faucet at his mansion home and Shiba Inus just spill out of it, and he literally bathes in that, okay? So I don't know, Dad. Or was it Ethereum? Or was it Ethereum Classic? I don't know. Thank you for the sneezing, dude, but maybe it's time to get vaccinated. Don't worry, dude. If the vaccination is dangerous, don't worry. We'll make it more dangerous for you to not get the vaccination by ruining your life and making sure you can't work. Heck, man, we might cancel your bank account, okay? Is that cool, Crypto Hoarder? You sneezed. You probably have COVID, so we'll ruin your life if you're not vaccinated, okay? It's kind of like DARE, D-A-R-E, back in the day. It's like they show up to your grade school. They're like, drugs are bad. Here's marijuana. Marijuana's terrible for you. It could ruin your life. Let me show you how. Pulls out handcuffs. Your life's ruined. What? Is that it? Oh. Anyway, sorry. Thank you, dude. Jesus. My God, he's right. People filling up their toilets with Shiba Inus. Okay, no, it's supposed to be your bathtub. Wow. Okay. Anyway, yeah, another more to look at. B Pro is like, dude. B Pro's like T Fuel. Not what the? Accidentally typed R Fuel, and R Fuel's real. There's something called R Fuel. Is there M Fuel and G Fuel? Oh, I know the G Fuel, right? That's what the scrubs chill for. T Fuel, not R Fuel. My God. T Fuel, same thing. It just hasn't gotten there, right? I mean, how is the picture different? It's not. The picture is the same, except B Pro went to the top, and this one hasn't. This one's still testing the supply line, and once it breaks out, it's going to 44 to 45 cents. Dude, like, it's the bottom. It's the spring, the baptism of the spring with the harmonic and the type 2. Oh my God, dude. So, moon soon in time. And then, of course, you know all about this one. It's another trade setup. Chili's, same thing. It's like where, well, it did the right things. It confirmed the bottom, was rallying. It's just consolidating right now, right around the 200 moving average, and the upside, I think, is going to take it eventually to 57 to 60 cents. I mean, Bitcoin doesn't crash to zero. There you go, dude. Yeah, we'll go to XPR now. XPR request, sure.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
XPR was a trade setup again. There's just like, oh, where's my data on XPR, man? Oh, what's going on? There it is. Dude, this is like legendary. This is like too good of chart, too perfect of setup, where the 88% retrace, the pattern completion zone of the bullish chart, happened to be lined up perfectly with old supports from September 2020, old resistances from 2020, old resistances from 2021, multiple times, then become support in 2022, once, no, just kidding, twice. And you're rallying off of that, and all this divergence is literally not, it doesn't get better than this. It doesn't, and that's why it was presented. Patrons at everyone was pinged about it. And it's like, if you didn't like XRP, go for the poor man's XRP, which is XPR, and look at it. The upside probably taking you to 2.6 cents. That's it. Not a shark, sorry, a bat. My bad. The bat pattern. Too used to the shark. It's the bat pattern. The bullish bat, undeniably, with a type 2 return, divergence is perfect. Oh my god, it's so good. All right. Jupiter connect. Oh god, dude, I can't wait for Jupiter. Oh, decentralized Jupiter. Big yikes. I can't believe I've been here before. Somehow I have a couple trend lines here. Okay, cool. Looking at this chart, does it stick out as anything spectacular? Not really. And it keeps making higher lows locally. I like that, I guess. Something like that. Accumulation. Some accumulation is going on, like it was before. Accumulation till dump. Accumulation till dump. I don't really see anything structurally that sound amazing. Oh, okay. If I have 18,000 S-coins to look at, and I look at this and I'm like, moving on. I don't want to ask questions. I don't need to ask questions. We're so intimate with the system taught here, right? We don't need to, I don't need to sit here and waste my time wondering about, oh, would it moon here? Is it good? It's actually in the middle of a mega range, and I'm in coin flip territory. There's no edge on the oscillators. There's just nothing about this. It's just like, whoa, I can't believe, like XPR, undeniable bullish argument. Here, Rudy Poo, all over the place. There's not really anything that sticks out. Blah, blah, blah. Middle of range. No one cares. I'm moving on. I'm not looking at Jupiter for more than 20 seconds. That's it. Sorry. That's your request, though. You requested that. And I don't, like, whatever. I'm not trying to be mean. Hey, Edmund, thanks so much for joining the Patreon. Please be sure to hit the like button, the bell, the sub. Make sure to see your Patreon Discord. Sorry, my cadence has got messed up there. Drank some today. Thank you, dude. Cheers. All right, cool. What's up, Macaron, dude? I'm in the friggin' chat. Thanks, dude.
Matt Curran tipped $105.24. God bless you. 0.03000000 ETH.
Thank you, dude. Boom. The C notes. Did the Bitcoin ball not fall in the jar or something, or bounce out? I'm confused. I have no idea how that Bitcoin ball could be literally at the bottom of the jar if you tip that. That's so weird. It's confusing. Thank you. Oh yeah, Bitcoin pulling back down $564 in the day. Let's go to it. Yep, new day, new week. Abysmal start. Yes, the fake out, the weekend bullcrap Okay, so now you're coming down to test 45.5 again, it seems. If you don't hold that, 44.444, repeating, of course, is next. That's it. As you can see, no breach of a channel you've been in for months since the beginning of the year. No breakout. And locally, no higher highs. And mysteries abound. If we were to make a higher low, it would be legendary. I mean, if you stay above 45.5 long enough, everything will work out. But you're literally working on that not happening, but it hasn't breached yet. So and that's it, man. There's a lot of stuff that can happen, dude. This price action has been wacky, dude. A lot of ups and downs. Yeah, 15 more likes for something. 15 more likes till blah blah blah. So 400 likes or something. Wow, dude. Times are tough. Times are tough. Any assets up on the new week after the sell-off? Yeah, a couple. No. ETC's up 0.3%. It's the only one on one of these watch lists that's up. What about the other one? Dude, DNT was up 100% earlier. Holy crap. ALBT is up 30%. I don't know. This might be off, though. This might be like, it's not ready yet. Dude, this thing is, I mean, you understand, we are here 7 days a week. This was one of the assets that was identified, and you were warned that it was at the lowest risk area you could ever dream of. You know for a fact, man, that there's too much evidence. And look what it's done off that support. It's ridiculous. It's inverse ridiculous. It actually makes way too much sense. It's actually, it would have been surprising if it didn't hold up and dump more after the drawdown. Yeah. Dude, it's like right here. I mean, like 319. If you're a patron, you get the charts. If you're not a patron, get wrecked, dude. I don't care. Like, whatever. But like, dude, right there, it's just you're testing the level. It's happening. It's like it is a support. It's not a joke, and you're holding it again. And it actually tested it like one more time, and now look at it blasting off 13.74% on the new day, on the new week. My God. PNT's another one, dude, that was just posted about recently. It's up almost 4% on the new day, on the new week. This is crazy. Look at this thing, man. Right, this is literally formally posted today. A chart was posted on the city. It's like, look where you are. You are at the lower risk end of things. Like the inflection point, the closer you are to that inflection point, the more upside you have for the next inflection point, which is 131. Over 100% upside.
It's China to me, China.
Tell the bears we're doing something different for dinner tonight. Meet at Halston's at 8 sharp. 0.00142525 ETH.
Yeah, I'll tell them what we're doing.
Gabagool. Over here.
Thanks so much, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have Gabagool diet. The Gabagool diet. Thanks so much, Tony Soprano. Get right, dude. Onion rings are not a sustainable diet. You will get devastated. You will get assassinated by a hitman if you eat onion rings. Thank you. Okay. Did you say steak? Yeah, we said steak. That had presented the formal shark. Type 2 was kind of nebulous. Didn't really get a Type 2, but it hit a resistance. And once it breaks 1761, it could very well see 27 bucks. And then $37 after that. This is an old trade setup. The Type 2 return from December 2020. This thing ran all the way up, exceeded all the targets. If you're an old patron, you get it. This is just a chart that's, we look at occasionally and presents us with low risk opportunities occasionally, right? So, I mean, as soon as this like literally hit the 886, it was identified and plotted and posted. And since the PCZ, it's crazy, man. From the 886 PCZ, it was up 133% in 60 days. It's crazy, man. This market's whack. Oh, DIA up 1% on the new week, on the new day. You understand, you were pinged like 3 days ago, like literally right off this low. And it's like this, your last opportunity. This is your last chance to long this. Your last chance if you're a patron. And you've begun to separate from the bottom. And eventually the target on DIA is $185 to $198, $2. That's it. You're just waiting now. You just sit in this asset and you wait to get stopped out, or you wait for moon. That's it. It's the beauty of trading and having a trading plan. You don't have to overthink things while you're in the trade. There's literally zero thinking done while you're in a trade if you have a trading plan developed before you enter. It's so fun. It's so cool. There's no stress. There's no emotion involved. It's incredible. So yeah, dude, DIA, active trade setup, see you at 185 eventually or 0. Okay. There were no more requests. I think that was it, dude. I think, yeah, I don't think that was. There were no more requests, dude. So I don't know what else I can do here. No hype from Bitcoin, so I'm limited here. I'm very, very limited here. All I can do is start drinking and getting drunk or something, right? That's about it. That's my last card. But, you know, whatever. That's normally reserved for hype. Lots of hype. So this is where we are on Bitcoin. You know, if you're above 44,444 long enough, you are safe. That is a great area that Bitcoin holds, and then eventually 51 to 53K after that. So yeah, Ethereum's outperformer. We know. Absolutely. Ethereum's decaying right now. And it's been that way, if you've not noticed. Oh, man, been live 1 hour, 12 minutes, like nothing, dude. Holy crap. I get home and I go live like immediately, and all of a sudden, hour 15's gone. It's like, wow, time machine. I want to waste time. If I want to kill time, I'll just go live, dude. So easy. It's good times, man. Good times. Thanks for coming by, and thanks for the patrons who have joined today. And you know, it was good. Thanks for, you know, you could be doing it on a Sunday and you choose to be here, and that's really cool, and I'm grateful. Dude, the 5 hour looks primed, man. Fine. Then okay, Egg. It's your, if you are the 5 hour king, it's up to you to move the market. So go ahead and market buy your Bitcoin. If the 5 hour looks that good, dude. Our life is in your hands, dude. Mr. Lebowski told me to reiterate that, to say that twice. Our life is in your hands, Egg. This isn't a joke.
I don't know, sir.
Okay. I think we're okay above 44,444,444 repeating, of course. All right. So look, man, you know, at these stages of these uptrends, of these cycles and stuff, like the reiteration or the continuation of the long-term cycles, like I'm always on breakout watch. I'm always on pump watch, right? So like, hey man, 1 a.m. comes around and Bitcoin's pumping. I'm gonna go live, right? Like it's on season for me. Like I just went through off season from November to late January, you know, off season for me, even though I'm literally here 7 days a week. It's still considered off season for me. But now I'm on season. On season being like I'm on breakout watches. I'm on, hey man, if things get nuts, I go live random times, random hours of random days. So you want to be in the Discord to make sure you get notified when I go live, because YouTube will inevitably fail you. So that it's very important you're part of our Discord, so you get pinged. So at 3 a.m. or 5 a.m. I go live and the price is pumping, you're able to participate. You can say, hey man, I want to watch this. I want to know what's going on. So, you know, you get pinged and alerted and you can watch and you don't miss it. So, yeah, we're in that season right now where pumps happen. I'm there and it's crazy times. You wouldn't expect it. And this is not the first rodeo of cycles, man. We've countless ones now. And it's like, yep, there are times where I'm live at 9 a.m., 8 a.m., 5 a.m., 1 p.m., 12 a.m., 6 a.m. It doesn't matter. I think I've gone live on stream 24 hours. Like there's each hour of all of them. At one point in my history, I've gone live at each of them. Okay, so it's like it doesn't matter. I may be live at random times. So just saying. Hey, Mike K, thanks so much for joining the Patreon, dude. Be sure to sing on the Patreon Discord. Thanks, man, so much for joining, dude. Welcome. Yeah, dude, all the values in the Discord. Thank you, dude. I watched some of the Duke NC game. Cool to see the underdog win, even though they're like the same team and the same city, state, or whatever, right? It's like, are they that much different? No, dude, it's the same people. Anyway. So I guess what I'll do is just bid adieu. And Bitcoin's fine, man. Remember, if you're above 44,44444, repeating, of course, you're safe. You're okay. You've broken out. You're only above the breakout now. I get it. Oh, my lower highs. Well, how's that my lower high doing without fall through the downside to lower lows? It means nothing yet. So stay above these areas and you are safe. The daily and the weekly and the monthly are implying much higher prices, though it hasn't happened yet. Okay? It is implied on the weekly and the monthly that Bitcoin will be going much higher. It just hasn't really happened yet. So just stick around. And we'll be here together watching it all unfold. So thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Thanks so much, Crypto Hoarder, for the $526 of Ethereum. And everyone else, you know, just very grateful. 100% crowdsourced streamed, right? There is no affiliate marketing. There is no monetization via YouTube. I make a dime from YouTube. They don't. I pay them through your super chats, right? I don't make a dime from them, and I have no sponsor ever. I've never accepted money from anyone in the world ever to push their product or S-Coin or whatever on this channel, and that's going to stay the same. So that's why you watch, that's why you support it, and the best way to support it is by joining the Patreon. You get more out of it. So that link is pinned above. So I'll be back. Until next time, respect the T. A.
something? I can't take this anymore.
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.